On? Am I on? I'm on. Okay. Is the jazz still going? All right. Am I ready? Yeah? Okay. It's gotta be easy. It's gotta be light. Not gonna worry about getting it right. It's gotta be cool. And it's gotta be fun. I'm not gonna hurry about getting it done. So many things keep bringing me down. I won't get a thing done wearing a lonely frown. So I'm making it easy. I put on a smile, keeping it classy, 'cause that's my style. It's gotta be cool, and it's gotta be fun. I'm not gonna hurry about getting it done. If I can get through this day being relaxed, if I can keep my cool, considering all the facts, life will be easy, life will be light. I'm not gonna worry about getting it right. I'll make it easy. I put on a smile, keeping it classy, 'cause that's my style. can get through this day feeling relaxed, if I can keep my cool, considering all the facts, life will be easy, life will be light, I'll make it easy, not gonna worry about getting it right. Yeah. Keeping it classy, 'cause that's my style. When I am in the flow of the powers that be, I dance in the current of endless energy, and life is so easy, life is so bright, life just gets better without a fight. It's gonna be cool, and it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna worry about getting it done. So many things keep bringing me down. I won't let a thing down, wearing a lonely frown. So life is so easy, I put on a smile, keeping it classy, 'cause that's my style. That's my new song. So, if you're willing, able, ready, let's stand up and say thank you. 1, 2, 3, thank you. 1, 2, 3, thank you. 1, 2, 3, thank you. 1, 2, here we go. 1, dum, dum. Wait, I forgot to start. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day.
stepping in on the drums today, stepping in for Andres. We are grateful, so much to be grateful for. You may sit down. And grateful for Roshana. She's kind of holding down the fort today. Yeah. Chris Whiteneck and Shannon, actually our youth ed director, are on vacation there, and they happen to both be in Ireland right now. Yeah, cool, right? So thank you for being here, being present, being willing to open your heart and anchor in that understanding, that vibration of love, so that we can begin to activate it and bring it to the world, because the world needs it right now. We want to absolutely steep ourselves in love and activate it, send it out to the world. Yes, you willing to do that today? Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's do it. So I'm Reverend Victoria Loveland-Coen, in case you are new. And of course, this is Chris Eagle, who is also doing double duty as our service leader and guiding us, in his wonderful meditations. We want to say hello to those of you joining online, YouTube or Facebook. Hello, we see you. Mwah. We send you kisses. We know that you're with us today. So thank you for being there. All right, so as Chris lights the divine light candle over these beautiful flowers that we'll talk about later, I invite you just to take a moment with that element of fire. Just take a moment with that. Be present. And from this sacred place, I invite you to say our opening invocation together with me, which is coming up on the screen. Together, there is only one presence and one power, active in the universe and in my life. Definite divine love, omnipresent. Take a breath. Really feel the possibility of that. Open to that infinite love. It is here, right now, just waiting for us to jump into it, to align ourselves with it, and to play in that energy. And we say, and so it is. Amen. Okay.
Is that me? Okay. I surrender. I trust and I know. As I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know. As I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love.
Into an Odyssey today with our talk. So you should have your tools, and you should be on the level. We'll just put that there for now. And if you didn't know, humor is certainly part of spirituality, so we'll bring that into the meditation. If you want to close your eyes, gaze softly down, clear anything off your laps, but just settle in to that breath. Perhaps just moments ago, your diaphragm and many other things were involved in some humor and some laughter. Just feel how those got tickled in this space. And allow that breath to continue to unfold and expand touch every last cell of your body. And just feel what all of those cells, which are already imbued, connected, and comprising of spirit, God, goddess, whatever name you call it, and what they have to say, how they want to be tied in with you, your full you. Allow that essence to wash through you, perhaps like a gentle sea, waves moving through. And allow those waves, which are emanating from that divine spark of consciousness that is truly you, to move, caress, nudge, whatever else is going on, perhaps in your thoughts, in different parts of the body. Just allow it to make its way inward. Just allowing the sounds that you hear to also bring you further, deeper into who you truly are. There is this calling. There is this depth that is you. Everyone has this depth. It is part of your innate nature, inseparable. So allow yourself to dive into it. Allow yourself to feel it. And if there are visuals that are coming, or other sounds or smells, allow those to come in too. I want you to drink deeply of this and allow yourself to be fully immersed while we go into the quiet. staying immersed. Expand this experience beyond your body, beyond this room, beyond this city, beyond this state. Feel it creep into rivers, streams, forests, plains, oceans, the atmosphere, and feel it go beyond. Feel it encompass this entire planet. Feel it swallow gently and lovingly the entire solar system. Feel it expand out past the galaxy. Feel it all. You are it. It is you. And if there are any thoughts that aren't aligning with this oneness, please acknowledge them, call them softly aloud, silently to yourself, to invite them to become part of this pervasive oneness that totally envelops them lovingly, even in this moment, if they don't see it. All of these and any in this prayer request box are being lovingly held for what they need. It is already there. And the orchestration is happening for the revealing of what is needed and wanted. We release the needing to know exactly how or when, because it is already taken care of. And so it is. Yes, you are part of the cosmos. And you are encompassing the cosmos in this moment. And you get to have a body. So we're going to bring the body back into this expansion so that there is a both and, not an either or. So if you will, feel the Milky Way in your toes. Perhaps Earth is somewhere in the center of your core. And just lovingly bring all your body parts into your awareness. Maybe you're stretching fingers, hands a little bit. And in your own luxurious timing, allow yourself to use your heart to bring your head fully into this so that you are ready to open your eyes. And if you need to stretch, move, do it lovingly, realizing there could be other divine beings to bump into in the room. And if you would, if you're willing, find at least 2 other divine beings in the room to make eye contact with. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So continuing this journey, I hand it over to Roshana.
All right. So this is an original song. We've got a video with it. It came out of a meditation I was listening to on a podcast by Tara Brach. She's a Buddhist meditation teacher. And so she was just getting people ready for the meditation, sit in good posture, have your head high and your heart open. And she said, and bring a smile to your face, and then let that smile go up to your eyes, and then let that smile come out of your eyes and go to the sky. And I thought that was such a cool visual. So I wrote a song about it. It's called The Sky Smiles. We need audio with that. I'm not singing it without it. Slow down, breathe deep, relax, but don't sleep. Heart open, head high, shoulders back, gently sigh. Let a smile rest on your face. Let it glow and radiate. Let your smile shine through your eyes to light up the sky. And the sky smiles so wide, watching over my life. And the sky smiles, and the sun shines, illuminating my everywhere I go, you're there. Everywhere I see your care. Every single day, you calm my fear. All the many ways I feel you near. Every day the world is new. Love and grace keep shining through. All the clouds are giving way to reveal a bright blue sky. And the sky smiles so wide, watching over our lives. And the sky smiles, and the sun shines, illuminating our minds. So slow down, breathe deep, relax, but don't sleep. Heart open,
Thank you, Roshana. That is such a gift, such a gift. That would be such a wonderful prelude to any meditation to guide us in, don't you think? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Okay, so welcome to August. We have a new month, and we're exploring a new power, one of our 12 powers this month. And this month is the power of will, which includes choice, commitment, and willingness. And so, will is one of those powers that, when we use it correctly, can really help us move forward in life and accomplish worthwhile goals and make a difference in the world, contribute to the world. And used incorrectly, the power of will can create a lot of misery for ourselves and others. Speaking of which, last Sunday, I saw the summer blockbuster movie, The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's. How many have seen that? Okay, good. Well, if you haven't seen it, I have a feeling you're probably familiar with the story. Maybe you read the poem, you had to read it in school, or you read the Cliff Notes or something. Somewhat familiar. So I don't feel like I'm giving anything away when I share about this, and I share that this is a really great example of someone who used the power of will both constructively and destructively, right? So in the beginning, Odysseus says yes to the call to go serve in the Trojan War. And, there he is, right there. There he is. He says yes. He's been asked to serve, to lead 500 men across the sea into battle in the Trojan War. So he makes a choice to serve. And he is willing to leave his wonderful wife and his newborn son, excuse me, to go for Lord knows how long this is going to be, so he is willing to do that. He makes a commitment to really sacrificing the comfort of hearth and home, in order to see this through to victory. He's committed to victory. All right, so this is a power of will used, constructively. Now, through the story, this kind of power of will becomes overactivated, uber-activated, and that and his men get in a lot of trouble. His clever plan to enter the gates of Troy, and that and other acts angers the gods. So they win the war, but on the way back, they get lost, and the gods, blow them in all sorts of very dangerous, extremely dangerous situations, right? Exciting, though. Makes for a good movie and a good story. And so, in the end, cover your ears if you don't want to know. All right. So, none of the men make it. Basically, he's the sole survivor of this mission. And he has regret, deep regret and guilt and shame. First of all, for disobeying Zeus's law, which is Xenia. Xenia was a law at the time that said, you will be respectful and honor the traveler, that there was this relationship between host and traveler that was supposed to be, respectful, that you would honor the stranger because you never knew when the stranger would be a god in disguise, because that happened. So it was like an honor code, and when people followed it, there was peace in the land, and civilizations flourished, right? So it really kept it. Now, when Odysseus came up with this brilliant idea to gift the people of Troy with this gigantic wooden horse, in honor of the goddess Athena. They, of course, welcomed it in, gratefully welcomed it in. Oh, look at this gift into their city. But of course, it was a trick, right? Because hidden inside were the soldiers. And once they were inside the gate, they fell from the belly of the horse and brutally attacked the city. I mean, decimated it. And so, his power of will, really kind of this misuse of the power of will and this disregard for the law of Xenia brought on the fall of civilization. At least that's what I took from the movie. That's what I took. You may have had a different perspective, but that's what I took away. Now, I doubt any of us are as guilty of that kind of ego-led will, nowadays. Well, maybe. With the exception of some in Silicon Valley, maybe. But the point is that, many people tend to use their power of will for kind of short-sighted personal desires out of arrogance, just to kind of get their way. So it's willfulness, right? That's what it is. It's using that power of willfulness. And that's gotten us into a lot of trouble, personally and collectively, which is why many religions and wisdom traditions have a directive that helps us overcome this human tendency. And that is surrendering to a higher will, right? Thy will be done. It's pretty big in the Bible, both the Hebrew Bible and the New Testament. Thy will be done, right? And so it's interesting, in both the Greek and the Aramaic translation of the word will, it's interpreted as divine desire. Oh, I'm not ready for that one yet. Not ready for that one yet. Divine desire or intention. So when we align with divine love, with that source of who we are. Remember we talked about last week that we are this love. When we align with that, then our will can become a blessing for others. We can create something that's a blessing for others. So in the Aramaic, one possible interpretation of that line, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, you can bring this up. And this is, according to Neil Douglas Klotz in his book, the Cosmic, what is it? Cosmic Prayer, yeah, Cosmic Prayer. He breaks down the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic and gives possible interpretations. And one is, as we find your love in ours, let heaven and nature form a new creation. Isn't that beautiful? As we find your love in ours, let heaven and nature form a new creation. And in Taoism, there's a saying that expresses this idea of divine will as move with life's deeper current. I want to move with life's deeper current. Because when we are moving with life's deeper current, we're in alignment with that universal flow. And again, our will can, in alignment with the divine, we can choose things that are not only personally satisfying, but also satisfying for others. Right? So then our will becomes the ability to integrate that universal wholeness into our personal lives in specific, achievable ways. in specific, achievable ways. And maybe we don't have to struggle so much. Maybe we don't have to struggle so much. You know, maybe we can ride that divine current, you know? And because we're in alignment, we're unified with that divine power, we can accomplish all things, even those things that are seemingly impossible. So I want you to think about a time in your life when you were just trying to make something happen, you know, and you just weren't getting anywhere. Maybe you got lost on your voyage, you know, maybe it was an ego-based goal that you were trying to achieve. And then you decided to surrender, to allow that divine wisdom to reveal perhaps a higher purpose for that goal, for the goal that you were trying to achieve. And then suddenly, grace happened. You know, grace happened. Somebody showed up to help you, or doors opened, or there was the right person that came into your life as if by divine orchestration. You know, things just fell into place. I want you to think about a situation like that. And maybe it didn't happen exactly as you had planned, but perhaps even better. I want you to think about something in your life this week, because next week I'm going to carve out some space for you to come and share it with us. Okay? Yeah. All right, let's talk more about choice, the power of choice. Choosing is that ability, that power of will to choose one possibility out of infinite possibilities, select that one to pour our love and our attention and our energy into. Now, this can be very difficult for a lot of us because there's so much choice, right? We live in, well, particularly in America, there is just so much choice. We are bombarded with choice. Choice overload, you know. When the soccer fans came from all over the world to watch the World Cup, to come participate in the World Cup, you know, they were posting photos of not only like the giant size of things, the super size of things that they'd never seen before, but also the variety of different flavors of something. You know, I mean, you just go down the snack aisle in any grocery store. How many flavors of corn chips do we really need? Cool Ranch, barbecue, hot, flamin' hot, chili lime, nacho, chili, cool, churro, Taco Bell. I don't know, there's just like so many. You just go, really, do we really need that much? And they were like, they couldn't believe it. You know, we're taking pictures and posting them. It's just so much choice. And in all areas of our life, we have choice from the very beginning, right? We can choose wherever we want to live in this huge country, you know, and when we're young, we choose a course of study, you know, in college or vocational school among hundreds, and then we have to choose a career among thousands. We choose who to marry. We choose, you know, whether to have kids or not. We choose what workshop to attend. You know, next weekend, which workshop am I going to attend out of a choice of thousands of them? I mean, now that we do Zoom, you know, classes and trainings and workshops, you really have a choice of so many. Like, which one am I going to choose? Some people just get paralyzed with choice. Yeah. So, you know, and it wasn't always this way, right? Historically, not always this way. Some countries, you still don't choose who to marry or, you know, what your career is. And we hope that we'll continue to have choice of whether we're going to have babies or not. We'll continue to hold that in prayer. So this is where we want to link the power of will with our power of wisdom. The power of wisdom in our gut, our solar plexus. These two really need to work together. And when we are connected with that power of wisdom, that can direct us, and we can intuit where the most beneficial place to put our energy, to put our focus for this time in our life. What would be the highest expression of our life energy right now? And so we make a choice from that. We make a choice. So, once we've then made a choice, the universe moves with us. Right? The universe moves with us. And that energy that was previously dissipated in indecision can now be harnessed for forward motion. We set sail. The rudder pointed in the direction of where we want to go. And the universe is helping, the current is helping to move us along. We know where we want to go. No more choppy waters like Odysseus drifting into strange lands. We know where we want to go, and that universal current is helping to move us along. That is the power of choice. And choice in alignment with that higher understanding, that divine understanding. So now comes commitment. Once we made the choice, commitment. We make the commitment to resolve to follow this thing that we've chosen to the port that we intend, to see it through to victory. And we need to commit. Right? This is important because change is scary. And, any kind of big goal that we're working towards can be scary. Even the voyage can be scary. We might meet a cyclops, right? The sirens sweetly singing could attempt to veer us off course. We could meet the lotus eaters, eat the lotus leaves, go back to sleep and dream, because that's scary. That, moving forward, commitment, being willing to do what we need to do to realize it, that's scary. So there is a few ways that we can help to activate this idea of commitment, and I'll share a few with you here. The first idea is having a support system in place, to help keep you on track. A support system, an accountability buddy, something like that. We need support in realizing our dreams. Secondly, have a visual that you'll see every day. This is one of the powerful aspects of having a vision board. Those of you who have done vision boards with me, that's an important thing to look at, to view, to say your affirmation together, because those visual images kind of go right into the subconscious and touch that deeper soul desire and remind you of it, right? The third thing is consider having a special symbol. So in the movie, Odysseus has this golden pin that depicts Athena. This is the goddess Athena, goddess of wisdom, warcraft. And every time he begins to waver, he takes it out and looks at it. And it reminds him of his commitment to do everything and anything necessary to reach his destination, which is home, right? That it reminds him of home. And when he gets lost with the lotus eaters, it was finally like refocusing on this, getting the pin out. Oh yes, home, yes, I gotta go back on my voyage so it reconnects us with our commitment. So think of something that might be a symbol for you like that when you see it, it can reconnect you. Oh yes, that's what it was. That's what I'm focusing on. And commitment comes into play for us on those days when we just don't feel like it. You know, we don't feel like it. Maybe we've got a goal to get more physically fit, or do a regular practice of meditation, or a gratitude practice on a regular basis, or maybe we're doing a service project, you know, we're in service in some way, or we're trying to finish our book, right? And then you wake up in the morning and you go, I'm so tired. It's raining outside. I can't go for a walk. No. I've gotten a couple rejection letters. I'm losing hope. You know, I'm losing my will on this, right? That's when we need to engage that power of commitment. And also, we can pull in that power of willingness. So willingness is the third aspect. Willingness is the fuel that makes commitment possible. It's a fuel that makes commitment possible. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, regardless of how I feel. Regardless of the fact that people have said no to me. A couple of people have said no. I am committed to staying focused on realizing this. Either that, or I'm committed, I'm willing to listen to divine wisdom a little more completely, because maybe I need to adjust my course a little bit. You know, same destination, I'm committed to the destination, but maybe I need to change course here. So we want to listen to that wisdom and be willing to do whatever it takes, regardless of how we feel right now. Willingness is also the antidote to willfulness. To willfulness, willingness. You see how that can be. If we're feeling, you know, a little willful, I don't care, this is my ego, I've got to make this happen. I am willing to take a breath and connect with my divine wisdom and see what is the highest possible purpose for realizing this that would benefit not just me, but everyone else. And I'm willing to do what it takes to realize that. I'm saying, I realize that. I'm realizing that. This is mine to do. So Linda Martella-Whitsett says in her book, Divine Audacity, willingness is a state of allowing. Allowing is our capacity to welcome our experience and receive its gifts. To welcome our experience and receive its gifts. Allowing is our ability to cooperate with, rather than control, the flow of divine ideas. I'm cooperating with, I'm flowing with the current of life. I'm cooperating with that flow of divine wisdom. All right, so the question is, will you? Will you? Will you listen to, connect with that divine wisdom, and out of that make a choice to accomplish something? Will you? Yes? Good. Will you make a commitment to get support in that? Will you? Yes. Will you be willing to do whatever it takes, regardless of how you feel at the moment? Will you? Yes. All right. All right. Then I look forward to seeing what we're all creating here. Namaste.
Oh my goodness. If that isn't just the perfect introduction to this song. It's called Rise Up by Andra Day, and it's all about making a choice and making a commitment and doing something for other people. I was going to play this on piano and sing it at the same time. It was possible. It's possible. But I was practicing it just singing alone without the piano, and I realized I kept moving my hands and stuff, and I thought, I'd rather do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a track over here with some piano, and I want to dedicate this song to you all, because you've all been so supportive of me. And at the last verse, you probably know this song, we will rise, I will rise up, and blah, blah, blah. And you, all that stuff. I would love to invite you to sing that last chorus with me. I'll bring you in, and we'll rise up like the waves, and we'll rise up in spite of the ache. And then you can do the woo-woos with me. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay, go ahead. Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, and we're gonna walk it on out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. And I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I will rise 1,000 times again. Come on, everybody. We'll rise like the day, we'll rise unafraid, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, it.
Thank you, Roshana. And thank you, Reverend Victoria. Quite a ride we're on today, isn't it? You ready to add some willingness to that? Yes. All right, well, let's add some willingness. So this combination of all the things that Reverend Victoria said and brought together as a vision and mission. So with that, and if you're online, I invite you to say it as well, just to anchor it in. Start with our vision together. We envision the divine light awakening in all. Our mission, we center in peace and love. We connect in our hearts with others. We celebrate our journey toward wholeness, and we empower others to experience their spiritual magnificence. And so it is. It's a little different than meeting Cyclops. Just a little. So, we're at this stage in our service where it is this exchange. And I really want you to dive into this to find where your heart is with this. Because when we align with our heart, which is like a local version of everything that you consider spirit, God, goddess, whatever name you use, it is a gift. So whatever the number is, isn't as important as what that is. So there are various ways of doing that. They're in the seat back pockets. There's also, if you are online, there's what you can see. But if you would really join me in our blessing, which is on the screen right now, and feeling that as we say that together. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth.
We have Reverend Pat Webster here as heading up the prayer consciousness today. So would you extend your hands? Feel the presence, feel the love that you have just shared in these bowls, and how that is orchestrating together with others' gifts. We see this moving out through this community, not only paying all the things that are rightful to pay to bring services back, but also going out into the economy, bringing that love essence that is Unity Center of Peace to every little nook and cranny of this world economy. Moving that out through and cycling back through the givers again and again and again. We feel that, we see that, and we release that, knowing that we are giving through ourselves for the entire cosmos, and the cosmos is giving back to us. And so it is.
Am I supposed to take this one?
Sure. The prayer partner is on the job. She's went out with the prayer requests, if you have any, in your head that you would like prayed over by our wonderful trained prayer team. Please avail yourself of that. It'll be out in the foyer. There are little cards. You put your prayer request on there, and it'll get prayed over for 30 days. And also go to Silent Unity. All right. If there's anyone here for the first time, thank you so much for joining us. You probably got, I'm looking for my props, one of these, a little blue card. There's a front and back. If you would give that to us, back to myself, Reverend Victoria, one of the greeters. If you did not get one, and if you'd like one, if you would raise your hand, we will get one to you. Also, if you are returning, so you've been here a time or two before, thank you so much for finding whatever is working for you. We have a little gift if you would raise your hand, and it gives a little more information. So all of you are old hands, so that's great. Thank you. All right. I believe we are on to the flowers. And there is something wonderful in the midst on this. So these are from Kim Wanamaker. And I'm just going to read the deck. Wow. I'm going to take a deep breath. I have been a member of this community for 5 months now. And I am the type of person who sits back and watches to get the lay of the land before I fully engage. Here are my observations. The members of this congregation are fully invested in the success of Unity-Centered Peace. You donate, you volunteer, you care about one another. The level of engagement when you come through the door is wonderful. You are fully present at each service, honoring your connection with Spirit. I see the little whispering among yourselves, and you sing your hearts out. It helps to have Roshana kind of egging us on, tell you that much. I don't see any ego, just true affection and commitment to what you have built in this building. It is inspiring. For the board, staff, volunteers, and Reverend Victoria, here are my observations. All of the above applies to this group as well, plus you promote a feeling of peace, respect, affection, and joy. The work done behind the scenes is selfless and appreciated. You demonstrate care for the members of the congregation. There are a lot of moving parts to make an organization that meets weekly, has extracurricular activities and responsibilities, and is tasked with all those efforts being done seamlessly. This allows for the people sitting in chairs in chapel and not have to think about anything except the service beginning at 11 a.m. They get to be fully present to take in the meditation, the music, the message, and all the parts of the service to grow their connection with Spirit and leave at 12-ish, maybe a little later, better than when they arrived. We'll go with that part. It is an absolute gift. I'm thrilled to be a part of this community. Thank you. So there it is in flower form. All right. I believe I'm handing it back over to Roshana.
So, whoops, yes, whoops, okay. Stop. Be good, be good. Oh, there she is.
Back to you, Roshana.
Back to me. Okay. I'm going to hook this up over here. Maybe it'll stay where it's supposed to be. So this song was written in the 30s. It's almost 100 years old. It's called The Music Goes Round and Round. It's been done by some jazz greats. And I think I saw it on Ed Sullivan or something. I saw Danny Kaye singing it to a little girl, like a 6-year-old girl. And it was super cute. And then my parents bought the album. It was called The 5 Pennies. And it was with Danny Kaye and Louis Armstrong and some others. And I used to listen to that this song over and over. So I decided to make it a looper song. And what does it have to do with anything about unity here this morning? I wrote some extra lyrics to make it fit this morning. It's got a lot of moving parts, so wish me luck. Thank you. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you. All right, here we go. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Well, I blew through here. The music goes round and round. Whoa, 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 and it comes out here. I push the first key down. The music goes round and round. Whoa, 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 and it comes out here. Now I push these other buttons here. The music goes down and around, below, 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 below. Listen to the jazz come out. Now the world goes round and round, pushing all the people down, below, 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 below. Listen to their pain come out. Now the spirit is all around. Can't you feel that sweet surround above, before, behind, below? Listen to the joy come out. Now the spirit is all around, filling us up and down. Whoa, whoa, and it comes out here. And it comes out here. And it comes out here. I did it!
So amazing. You are so amazing. Wow. How many different tracks were there? 6. Well, yeah. Wow. Let's give her another round of applause. Woo! So inspiring. All right, so I have a few things to share with you today. First of all, it is the first Sunday in August, which means it is birthday month. Whose birthday? Who has a birthday in August? All right, 2, 3 people, 3 wonderful people. Let's sing them happy birthday.
We're going to do it old school, no piano. Okay. Happy birthday to
You, alive, you gift from the earth, blessed blessed day of your birth. Birthday to you. You're alive. The gift him the earth. Blessed day of your birth. Blessed day of your birth. One of the kids, too, has a birthday in August. All right, happy birthday. I think we have a little birthday cake in the refreshment Sacred Cafe afterwards, so please join us for that. Okay, Unity Social Justice Ministry Boots on the Ground conversation. Do you have a quick announcement to make about that? Okay. Yeah.
And I can get it as quick as I can, but this is really important.
Right there, then.
Yeah. Last week, our message was how there are not seeds, but flowers of justice as love planted in schools in Uganda that are changing the culture. They've stopped from the British colonial practice of caning children when they make mistakes, and it's a justice as love school in 2 provinces, and it's spreading. This week, we are having a conversation with the founder of the Alliance for Unitive Justice, Sylvia Clute. I have a request to this community from the bottom of my heart. I know that there are many choices on Sunday afternoon. I cannot tell you the technological challenges that Sylvia and I have had all week getting this conversation recorded. And it would be such a gift if as many of you as possible could join us on Zoom to show her that we're also involved with social justice. And also next month, the topic is going to be voting rights, the heartbeat of democracy. As we prepare for these midterms, it's not red and blue, it's about democracy. And the conversation is going to be with my sister, who is the most knowledgeable, strong person about voting rights, giving us all the nonpartisan sites we can go to get really important information about voting. So I really want you to know about those 2 things. So please join us this afternoon, please.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all you do with that social justice team. Yeah. Okay, pick a party night. That is coming up this Friday, August 7th. And Roshana is hosting it. Thank you, Roshana. It is a donation-based, and the movie that we're seeing is this fabulous
The Story of
Everything.
Yeah.
And I know David came last week and shared a lot about it. It really sounds fascinating. I think we should all come.
We do have a trailer.
You have a trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today, I'm going to tell you a story which may seem very strange.
Galileo, Kepler, Newton.
Each tried to explain events in the history of the universe.
Has the universe always been here, or is it finite?
Is there something else that would lay these questions to rest?
It reopens that question of ultimate meaning.
How in the world did this start?
The simulation theory?
The multiverse. You can't trust what's in front of your eyes.
Come on, that's ridiculous. That belongs in the movies.
We want to take our metaphysical hypotheses and see what they point to.
And I can remember him saying,
Here is evidence for what can only be described as a supernatural event.
he himself made a discovery that shook his personal philosophy.
The fact the universe sprang into being at a definite moment seems to me theological.
And it is science that has revealed this.
We're dealing with a system of manifold, complex design.
Gravitational force compared with the weak nuclear force.
1 part in 10 to the 10,000.
Not too fast, not too slow. Turned out to be the tip of the iceberg.
We associate information with a rational intelligence behind it.
It had an uncanny resemblance to a digital bit string, very much like an information carrier.
You can read the same segment forward to get one protein and backwards to get another.
It struck us with a tremendous impact.
Without guidance, we would get a life-unfriendly universe. Many organisms have beauty beyond anything that's relevant for their survival value.
The concept of life as a cosmic phenomenon should have many consequences. The question then was, what does one do about it?
Okay. Wow. We gotta come see that one.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Roshana. I want to also mention Jessica Starr is doing on Saturday. So come for the movie on Friday night, and then Saturday is the workshop. You want to choose this one among all of the millions of workshops you can do with Jessica. It's embodied self-compassion. Who couldn't use some self-compassion embodied, right? And I know her now, and I've seen her walk through some really difficult situations with these tools, using these tools to embody self-compassion. She definitely walks her talk. So you want to learn from her. And sign up. We have a QR code, or go to our website, unitychapelhill.org, and sign up today. Okay, so pretty soon, I think it's, when is it? Our Pathways class, Pathways to Community, August 29th. So if you're new to this community and you would like to know more about Unity, more about Unity Center of Peace and the New Thought movement, and how you can get more involved and how you can be supported in your spiritual growth, that's the Pathways class. It's the class to membership, but you can also take the class and not become a member, just for the information. So again, QR code, go to our website, sign up. Our community art project is still ongoing. If it's raining, we may not do it out there today, but please claim a section and go for it. We still need some artists here. And just a real quick mention about the pre-service meditation is still happening. Jamie and Ellen are out of town right now, but they will be back in soon. Oh, somebody, who's leading it now? Mary, thank you for leading it, yes. So it's in room 103, and it's just an opportunity to meditate together with others in the silence. Sacred Cafe, as I mentioned after the service, I think we're probably doing it indoors today. Yeah. Deeper dive discussion facilitated by Frank. Thank you, Frank, for doing that. That will be in room 103 to the right at the end of the hall. A great place to really discuss the ideas that were generated today. And 3-Minute Miracle is your opportunity to sit in prayer with somebody who can help you see whatever's going on in your life from the highest possible perspective. And today our prayer partner is Pat Webster. She will be waiting for you. And if you're online and you'd like prayer, then send an email to prayer@unitychapelhill.org. Put your phone number and your name, and somebody will call you back to pray with you. All right, I see some anxious kids jumping up and down.
I am the radiant light of God, I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant light of God, I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, name of God, I am the radiant light of God, I am, I am, I am.
Hello, congregation. Today we had 4 wonderful students, and we started our lesson on the power of will. We talked about the different components of will in choice, commitment, and willingness. And we started on our project of the month, which will be a flower with different colored petals, each with a power that relates to will and an affirmation that relates to that power. So hopefully by the end we will have a big, beautiful flower to display and show off. And otherwise, thank you, Lynn, for helping out today. And next week we will continue our lesson on the power of will and hopefully get a little bit deeper into it. Thanks, guys.
Okay, let's send these children and the children everywhere our blessing. Ready? We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you just the way you are, and we behold the Christ in you. Mwah. All right, let's stand, take a hand, and we say our prayer of protection with I am statements, and then sing the peace song. All right, let's go here and take a deep breath with me. Together, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Hi, it's Reverend Victoria here. I'm at Unity Center of Peace with our house band, Bright Matter.
Hello.
Yeah, and if this video has inspired you or empowered you or opened your heart, opened your consciousness, or even just given you hope, we ask that you support what we're doing here by making a donation today, going to unitychapelhill.org or clicking the link below. And we thank you.
Thank you.